I'm back. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It feels good to say that, it really does. It has been too long. In fact, it's been the longest break I've taken from this channel in 7 years. Coming up to 8 years actually, which is insane. So yeah, it really does feel good to be back. And as a wise philosopher once said, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. That is right, a couple of days ago it was my birthday and I'm 22 now. Right, so where have I been? What have I been doing? To be honest, I never intended to take a break from YouTube. It wasn't like I set out like, yeah, I'm gonna take some weeks off making videos. It just kind of happened. But in that time, it got me thinking about the sort of videos that I have been making and the sort of videos I want to make in the future on this channel. And the mission is simple, really. I feel refreshed, I feel excited to make new content and content that no one else has really been making, which I think it's difficult. An easy trap for creators of any kind, not just on YouTube, but an easy trap to fall into is just making content that already exists, right? Formats that already exist or ideas that already exist. You just do them and make that as content. And that's a very simple system to do. Like in the magic community, the go-to video to make is a tutorial, right? And I'm not criticizing tutorials. I've done more than 100 of them and I love tutorials. I think they're so important. And I will continue to make tutorials, but in different ways. I don't want to just take the boring route. I don't want to take the standard route because that's been done. That's been done to death, including by me. So I want to find new original formats and new ways of doing content that people still enjoy. Video production, filmmaking, editing, those are my passions. There's so much creativity to be had there. And if I can apply that to magic, I think the content is going to take a real step up. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'm looking forward to the content that is to come on this channel, and I hope you are too. And talking about filmmaking and editing, brilliant segue, I should become a radio host. I want to talk about my filmmaking YouTube channel. That's right, I have a whole other YouTube channel which is now dedicated to just filmmaking and editing and video production, all of that sort of thing. In my recent video over there, I tried to make a Pepsi commercial in just one day in this very room, just using the stuff that I have available to me, and it turned out pretty well. So if you want to see the process and the final results of that, there's a link down in the description to the Cav YouTube channel. Please do consider subscribing. I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into that channel, as well as this channel, over the coming months and over this year. And when I tell you that I've got some big projects lined up to be posted on that channel, I mean big, because I'm currently directing a short film in my last term of university studying film production, and the film will be posted on that channel when it's complete. So yeah, definitely go and subscribe over there if that sounds interesting, and I'll be keeping you updated as to the progress of that film over the next couple of months. Okay, next announcement. You might remember that a while ago I made a tutorial for card to wallet with a twist, where the playing card becomes something that looks like a credit card on the back design. It's a super unusual, really visual effect, and I'm happy to say that the orders for those credit card backed playing cards have now shipped, and the decks are on general sale to everyone on cvn.cards. It's my latest playing card release that has sort of gone quietly undercover on sale to everyone. I am super happy with the decks. These are insane. Every single card looks like a credit card on the back design. You get a full deck, of course, and there are so many possibilities. Not just as the card to wallet trick that I taught, but also just as a really cool looking deck. I was surprised at how well this worked. And now, yes, it is a one-way back design, and I'm not usually a fan of one-way back designs, but with something like this, something just really special and unique and different, you know? It's not a normal deck of cards, nor is it trying to be. You can have this as an index that you keep in your pocket so that any named card is a credit card that you keep with you at all times. It's such an organic but strangely visual trick that happens. So many possibilities. I absolutely love these. These are the CVN bank playing cards. Hopefully we can do more weird and wonderful projects like this with playing cards in the future. Arya has absolutely smashed it out the park, and I love these things. They are so weird and so brilliant. Moving on then to a bit of magic news. And talking of playing cards, today we got our first look at the first and bicycle collaboration deck. There was a great introduction video where Chris Ramsey sort of merges the two decks, and the deck really does look like that. It looks like two decks have just been slammed together, and it's going to be interesting to see more of those decks as we get more reveals, and of course as hands-on reviews start to happen. If you want me to get some of those cards and review them, let me know in the comments. I have never got any of the first playing cards, so it would be interesting for me to get some cards for the first time. But more interestingly in the Magic community is David Blaine doing a Vegas show. I feel like not enough people are talking about David Blaine doing a Vegas show. He continues to blow my mind, and doing these new things, he is such an impressive performer and magician. Blaine doing a Vegas show is not something that I originally expected. When it was announced, I was really surprised that he would do that, but I think that it's so important for Magic. I think that it pushes Magic in general into the mainstream, into popular culture. Yo, Cavan, did you say my name? No, I'm just filming a video, Mike. So, why are you even in there?
Happy New Year.
That is really weird. Okay, right. Blaine doing a Vegas show pushes Magic into popular culture in a way that is so important. He is such a figurehead for Magic. He is the magician, right? For laymen, for people who don't know many magicians, they'll still know David Blaine, and him doing a really good Vegas show just makes Magic in general have this newfound sense of life, I think. However, his Vegas show recently went wrong in quite a bad way.
Tight, get me on 3, 1, 2. That wasn't good. Damn it. That was not great. Can I have, that wasn't the greatest thing ever. I might need a moment.
There have been a few videos over the years that have gone viral of this going wrong. I will not show any of them because I will definitely be demonetized.
Excuse me, did you say demonetized?
How many people are in that cupboard? What is going on? I think a lot of people, when they saw that video of David Blaine's trick going wrong, they were horrified, right? They were mortified. How can David Blaine, one of the greatest magicians ever, get one of his tricks wrong in his Vegas show? Of all the times and places, how could it happen to David Blaine? And I don't think that's the point, because in a weird way, this trick didn't go wrong. Okay, hear me out. Obviously, David Blaine got very hurt, and that is not a good thing. For him, that's obviously bad, and it did go wrong. But he reposted this to his story. In fact, he posted multiple videos and pictures to his story showing this going wrong. He's now using this as promotion for the Vegas show, saying to people, look what can happen. This is a dangerous show. Things can go wrong. Bad things might happen. And what draws a crowd? Well, as the old saying goes, if it bleeds, it leads. People are attracted to dangerous magic. They kind of weirdly want to see things go wrong, right? Everyone has that little instinct inside them, that curiosity of wanting things to go wrong ever so slightly. Obviously, you would never wish David Blaine harm, but I think the psychology is so interesting. I'm fascinated by things like this. I think that it's genius marketing to show the moment a trick goes wrong and use that to sell tickets, to link people to buy tickets and come and see him live. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant because it shows what he's prepared to sacrifice, what he's prepared to give for his art. For us magicians though, more importantly, I think it teaches us a really valuable lesson, that a trick going wrong doesn't have to be a bad thing. If anything, it reminds the audience that what we're doing is really difficult. Even if it's just a card trick, even if it's just coin through bottle or whatever the trick you're doing is, if occasionally something goes wrong, that's okay. So failure isn't bad. Failure can be really valuable. Like I've said before, you can learn so much more from a trick going wrong than you can from a trick going right. That is something that it took me a long time to realize, but it's such a valuable piece of information. And beyond that, a trick going wrong can be entertaining in and of itself, and it can even sell tickets to your Vegas show, which is not a position that many of us magicians are in, but if ever we are, then it's something to bear in mind. So there we go. That is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this. A bit of an unusual one. I'm just getting back into the groove. Wanted to tell you about a couple of things that are going on in my life and a bit of advice we can take from David Blaine injuring his hand in a Vegas show. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're excited for the videos that are to come in 2023 on this channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.